Right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday. Our friends from Kenwood in Ysios, and this is a wine I was not really excited about the last time we tasted through these wines. I have to say tonight was a little better, but their 11s, just like a lot of 11s, man, a little green, herbal, kind of peppery, lacking a bit of fruit, a little herbaceous, and the 10 Artist series. I hadn't had the Artist series in a long time, and let me tell you, that wine needed a day to open up, but it was really excellent. On the second day, I raised my score 2 points on this. Well, no one knows what the hell my rating system is. I love that because, you know, you don't want to buy wines because it says it's 100 points. You want to buy it because it says it's killer, which is my highest rating. And I've got a 7-tier system. I use all 7 of them. That's what I hate about the 100-point scale. You never see anyone rate a wine 20 points, 25 points, or anything like that. It's pretty much 90 to 100 for any wine. Most of the wines that we drink here at the Wine Watch. Anyways, the Kenwood Sonoma Mountain. This is a single vineyard wine from that famous Jack London vineyard. And it's got the wolf on it, the silkscreen bottle. It's been around forever. I think 1975 was the first vintage of this wine. I remember drinking it back before I was even old enough to drink legally. And this wine's got really unique minerality, volcanic soils here on this property. You get a good amount of herbaceousness to this wine. This is the 11 vintage, some wintergreen notes to the dark plum and currant berry fruit. A bit of Merlot in the blend here. It's an elegant Cabernet. That's what they say in a cooler vintage. And, you know, really fine tannins. A bit lean on the fruit in the mid-palate. For 23 bucks, hey, not a bad bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. The Artist series, however, this is from the 25 acres around the winery. And, you know, this is used to be one of the iconic wines of Sonoma Valley. The label every year, a different work of art from famous artists. And this year, the artist is Keith Wicks with his work Serenity. And 6% Merlot in the blend here. This is a very cool vintage. And like I said, the nose the first day, incredibly austere. Hard to get anything out of it. Really muted. On the second day, this lovely dark currant and dark cherry fruit coming out, along with some damp, earthy notes, loamy earth, cigar box spice. Really blossomed nicely. You know, this wine tightly wound on the palate also the first days, really dry tannins on the second day, the fruit starting to come out, and the indication to me that a very well-made wine, a very well-balanced wine, it just needs time, like a lot of these 2010s, much better on the second day. Excellent juice for $60. All right, and then this company also has got a couple other wineries, you think, Jacob's Creek, one of the most important in Australia. This wine is their Centenary Hill, so one of the top wines sold in the U.S. I'm sure they make some other wines that are more rare and hard to find. It's only $38. You know, Australia, you can still find a lot of great wines coming from Australia, and the prices have come way down. This wine's got a lot of nice plummy, jammy fruit. You get that dark cherry, dark chocolate, eucalyptus that you get from wines from the Barossa. Really complex bouquet of aroma. Lovely silky, velvety texture here on the tongue. A good hand of acidity holding things together. Dark cocoa and plummy fruit. Really rich, layered wine. Excellent juice. And like I said, a pretty fair price at $38. And then a winery I've never heard of, Ysios, and it's one of the coolest wineries. You show you a picture of this place, and really the architecture incredible. This is a Rioja Reserva, and these guys have got 40 hectares of vineyards. You know, in Rioja in the past, a lot of people purchased fruit. They didn't even own any vineyards, but today a lot of these wineries also have holdings, and they do purchase fruit. This is 100% Tempranillo, and probably from the north. That's where the best Tempranillo comes from, Rioja Alta. And this one's got a really complex bouquet of aroma, some coffees, fresh earth, wild strawberry, dark cherry fruit. Really elegant and savory style of Rioja with that toffee note coming through the finish, and some chalky, minerally notes there. That chalk mixed with clay soil showing through. Excellent juice at $29.25, the 2007. You know, Rioja, one of those wines, the Tempranillo grape, that ages very well, deceptively well. They can seem like they're drinking nice and light, but then 20, 30 years later, the wine's still fantastic. Well, that's what I had to drink with our friends from Kenwood, Jacob's Creek, and Ysios. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.